We have Rep. Tim Burchett and Scott Jennings. They get in arguments on CNN. I'm just going to kind of do a diagram of the argument for you because I think CNN, they have an agenda, and so they're not following the rules to properly report on just basic facts about these two cases against where they're trying to just nail Trump. Welcome to the Doug TenNapel channel. This is where the happy patriots are. I'm glad you guys joined us. We're going to go into the shenanigans and kind of the bad talking points of how liberals argue. First, here's Rep. Tim Burchett, my man from Tennessee.
Oh, but so no matter what a judge
he's taking the side, and he's taking the side of a bunch of criminals.
He hasn't taken any. He hasn't taken any side yet.
Okay, they're going to get into an argument about this. He's talking about when Trump ordered the illegal aliens, the criminals, these gangs taking over apartment complexes to be deported, and they're being flown out. And then a U.S. judge tries to stop Trump. A liberal judge tries to stop Trump illegally. And CNN goes, doesn't he have to follow the Constitution? Now, I'm only going to ask you this. What is the topic? Well, Tim Burchett just now brought up the topic, which is that illegal alien, the judge took the side of the illegal aliens in trying to stop Trump. And now CNN is trying to take the side of the illegal aliens in questioning Trump about the constitutionality of it. Now, it's normal to ask questions, but if you only ask questions in one way, that is, if they only ask questions of Trump, why are you doing this? Why are you stopping these criminal, violent, illegal aliens? Why is Trump sending them out? And he's ignoring a judge's order to bring them back. That's the topic. And then CNN is taking that side. Let's go.
Congressman, he hasn't taken any side yet. All he's done is put a stay on White House action here so that he can review their use of their novel use, frankly, of the alien enemy.
And he just now adds in their novel use, that this is brand new, something Trump's doing. He goes, they're not. He's trying to argue for the judge that wanted to bring criminal illegal aliens, turn a flight around and bring them back to America. That's the subject. That's what this is about. It's how the left is doing their arguing. He goes, I'm not taking a side. I'm just backing up the judge against Trump. And what Trump did, he throws in that little snide comment. It's very novel what Trump did. It's brand new. It's never been done before. To reverse a judge, to ignore a judge's order to bring back criminal illegal aliens. Now, for the rest of this thing, Tim Burchett is going to go ape on this guy, and that's a good thing.
Oh, come on. These guys, listen. These guys, the difference between God and these judges is God knows he's not one of these judges. They're arrogant. They practice this type of thing all the time. And if you had a conservative one doing it, you all would be raising total hell. But because it's a left-winger and it's standing and you all take that side,
this isn't a question about the media. This isn't a question about the media. No one's taking a side here. Congressman,
yes,
no one's taking a side here.
He is not.
I'm asking you about the Constitution. Is asking about the Constitution. Is asking about the Constitution taking a side. All I'm asking you is about the Constitution, what you think of it, and what you would advise.
All I'm asking you is about the Constitution as I take the side of these immigrants, of illegal criminal immigrants. I'm just asking you about the Constitution. No, you're taking their side and claiming the authority of the Constitution against Trump and supporting this judge. Just to clarify, this is a passive-aggressive move by CNN. This is what feminists do. They go, I wasn't saying anything. I wasn't accusing anything. That's called passive-aggressive. You're aggressive, but you appear to be passive. Really, he's hostile.
This White House and your feeling about judicial rulings. And that seems to be upsetting you.
Your feeling about judicial rulings. That's how you degrade someone's position, which CNN is doing. He goes, your feeling about judicial rulings. He doesn't just say your opinion on judicial rulings or what some might say about judicial rulings or even with judicial rulings. He goes, your feelings about judicial rulings, meaning these are just your feelings, Tim Burchett.
Just trying to get your position on this and what you would advise the White House going forward.
It's not upset. I guess what upsets me is that you all at CNN continuously take the side of the far left and that's why your ratings continue to plummet. And I do not ever understand why y'all do that. Every time. I know you got to take the opposite side on everything, but you all are wrong on this one. Listen, this is a gang that took over an apartment complex in Colorado. They murder people. They are criminals.
We're trying to understand.
They are
Now, you can
criminals.
argue.
They are not
You
American
can argue.
citizens. Quit taking
You
their
can,
side,
Congressman.
CNN.
Congressman,
what
can you?
is wrong with you all?
Can Congressman?
You are so out of touch with what's 85% of this country
Congressman?
does not support what you are spewing out right now.
We
And
haven't
this judge
spewed.
is
The
complete
only one
overreach.
spewing
He's
is the
an
guy who's
activist.
talking uninterrupted
How long
right
does it
now.
take him to review this stuff? How long does it take him to review this stuff? These judges, he'll sit on his ass for months so these criminals can stay in this country. This is all this is. This is overreach. And I'll guarantee you, if his kids had been murdered or raped, as has happened in this country to several American citizens by these thugs, that he would be taking a different position. But he's protected. You all protect him. You all have got to come off this. Seriously, I don't know how you all sleep at night when you protect criminals, murderers,
Congressman,
and rapists.
can I ask you to stop for 1 second here? I think if you go through and analyze.
No, this guy, he's so condescending, the CNN guy. Tim Burchett just nailed him. Absolutely true. You're taking the side of the illegals, the criminals, CNN is, and you're pretending to be an honest broker. Like you have, I'm not weighing in on this. I'm not opinionated. Yes, you are. It's very passive aggressive. And when someone acts passive aggressive, you should take it as overt aggression. It's just because it's passive and they sugarcoat it doesn't mean you shouldn't call them out on it. You don't have to meet them in kind and go back and be, if he's passive aggressive, you don't have to be passively defensive. Be overtly defensive, then go back and attack his position hard. Tim Burchett gets a great one. Now, here's another one. Got another one from CNN. So right here, this is Scott Jennings doing the same thing. And remember, we're going to bring you back up to this. What is the topic?
You have to be fair about it. If you say that it's a problem to not run this by DOJ,
no,
it's got to be a problem to not run other
little transparency.
He pardoned 1,600 January 6th convicted January 6th rioters, including people who assaulted
and talked
police.
about doing it for months.
And yeah, but it didn't go.
There's no question that some unnamed family member did it on his behalf.
Okay, that is the topic. That they're arguing over the auto pen. Scott Jennings is saying there's no question that someone signed documents on Biden's behalf using the auto pen. That's the topic. What is the topic? Biden used an auto pen. And so now she is going to accuse him of not staying on topic. But remember, always ask yourself, what is the topic? The topic is that Biden got away because he was impaired and the media covered up for him while someone was using the auto pen and signing on Biden's behalf. Just to clarify.
We don't know that about Biden.
Just to be intellectually honest, you would also have to say that should have gone through a process, and it did not.
Well, to be intellectually honest, why are you denying all of the mainstream reporting about who was actually running the Biden White House?
That's a change.
Including reporting.
You were just saying that this had not been run by DOJ. But
tonight we are
here's the
all about
problem.
changing topics when questions are being asked. But I just want to note that is not what we were discussing.
The problem is that he is.
Scott Jennings here is absolutely right. It is the topic. She goes, you're changing topics. Her brain can't understand what the topic is. The whole controversy over Joe Biden, it's not that he used an auto pen, and everyone's used an auto pen, or many presidents used an auto pen. It was never a problem. It's, is there a family member using the auto pen on Biden's behalf where he's not the actual president signing the document, or is someone else doing it who he did not elect? That's the topic. And CNN goes, when he underlines that on how the media did not expose Biden's being decrepit and senile, which would demand him to use an auto pen, meaning the problem is not that Biden is senile. I'm going to get to the core of this thing. The question is Biden senile is not a constitutional crisis. It's only a constitutional crisis because we didn't elect someone else to make the decisions on Biden's behalf. I didn't elect Obama. You didn't elect Obama. Democrats didn't elect Obama. They didn't elect Hillary Clinton. They didn't elect Jill Biden. They didn't elect Karine Jean-Pierre or whatever, or Blinken, or whichever panel of these unknown people that were running the country and signing the auto pen. We didn't elect them. you're off topic if you're not getting that. It's not that Biden was just decrepit. It's that it implies that someone else was running the country. And that is anti-American. It is treasonous. It's the kind of thing where if you had a shadow government running the country, it would be treasonous. It could trigger a civil war. Now you know the topic. Now you know more of their shenanigans and how they argue. I hope you guys learned a little something. Thanks for joining me here. I'm Doug. This is the Doug 10 April channel. We're all in exile.